New details this morning. An American reporter for the Wall Street Journal has been arrested in Russia. He's facing 20 years in prison on accusations of what the Kremlin calls espionage. His arrest comes at a time of heightened tension between Russia and the United States. ABC's Faith Abube reports from Washington.
Russia's FSB intelligence agency says it has detained a Wall Street Journal reporter working in the country, accusing the journalist of spying. The FSB alleges that Evan Gerskovich, an American citizen, was gathering Russian military secrets, but Russian officials have provided no evidence to support those claims. In a closed court appearance this morning, the 31-year-old reporter entered a not guilty plea and was returned to detention until May 29th. The Wall Street Journal says in a statement that it vehemently denies the accusations and seeks the immediate release of their trusted and dedicated reporter. Gerskovich is the first journalist from an American news organization to be arrested on spying charges since the height of the Cold War, and comes just months after the arrest and eventual release of WNBA star Brittany Griner after the U.S. exchanged Russian arms merchant Victor Bout to secure her freedom. The Gerskovich arrest comes at a low point in U.S.-Russian relations. Just yesterday, the Kremlin announcing it's refusing to give advanced warnings to the United States about its missile tests or provide data about the nuclear arsenal. That is in violation of the START nuclear arms agreement that Moscow signed with the U.S. and has prompted the United States to do the same. The new START agreement was signed in 2010 and limits each country's deployment of nuclear warheads to between 1,550 and 1,558, with inspections to verify compliance. But last month, Russian leader Vladimir Putin calling off inspections because of America's support for Ukraine.
We obviously would like to see Russia back in New START in full compliance.
On the battlefield, after a major offensive, Russian forces have suffered heavy losses in the fight for Bakhmut in eastern Ukraine. The small city has been the site of some of the most intense fighting since World War II. And Gerskovich had been covering the war in Ukraine and its effect on the Russian economy, but the Kremlin claims he was using his work as a journalist as a cover. In Washington, Faith Abube, ABC News.